And joining us now on the show, we have Cagayan Vice Governor Manuel Mamba. Magandang umaga po, Vice Gov.
Ay, magandang umaga rin, Gretchen. Magandang umaga rin po sa lahat ng nakikinig at mga viewers natin.
And there you go, we hear you loud and clear. Una-una ho, no, kamusta ho yung mga pagbaha na idinulot ng mga dam dyan sa Cagayan? Ano po ang estado ng mga barangay na kalapit po ng mga river?
Well, ngayon, no, maganda na yung weather at kahit paano, naibsan naman na yung, especially in Tuao, no, I'm talking about my town, because this is my town na talagang affected because of the Chico River. Kaya lang, talagang nagdulot ng napakaraming damages, especially on the houses ng mga tao at mga livelihood po nila. So, we will have to recover from this. At meron pa rin po kami mga evacuees. No? From 900, we still have more than 50 today. Doon, yung mga iba nagbalikan na pero karamihan sa kanila walang mababalikan ng mga bahay na dahil talagang nasira yung mga bahay nila in the area because of the rampaging water coming from Kalinga na tumama po dito sa town namin.
Ano po yung town ho ninyo at ilan pong mga barangay ang apektado?
Ang apektado talaga dito na talagang 4 barangays. The town of Tuao, Cagayan, no, in the foot of the Cordilleras. No? At ang pinaka-damage dito sa amin is yung pagkasira ng mga bahay dahil kasama dun sa mga tubig ay mga troso. No? Ay so yun, mga tumama dun sa mga bahay-bahay, so nagkasira-sira yung mga bahay dito. Although we have this in the past, pero it's not as destructive as sa ngayon. Na may tsaka talagang ito na yung pinaka-worst na tumama dito. So nasira yung mga bahay nila, pati eskwela, nasira yung provincial road din, bisecting the barangay ay halos masira din ito. And this could have been kasi ang ko lang kasi dito, ito dapat ang mga priority na nalalagyan naman ng flood control sana ng Panginoon. And this was never prioritized, and I hope that the national government makikita na ito dahil savable pa naman yung barangay. We could still save it, by redirecting yung mga tubig na ito. But we need the national government and we need some form of planning. Kasi ito kasi is a kung tutuusin, inter-regional boundary na ito between CAR and Region 2. No? So, minsan hindi na pinapansin pero hindi nila nakikita how damaging the Chico River when it comes down from the mountains, from the mountain areas, pumupunta dito sa atin, sa valley natin. So these are, sana po makita ng national government ito at ma-prioritize at sana hindi na ma-politicize. Na porque hindi sila nananalo dito sa town namin, ay wala talaga. Wala talaga.
Okay.
Ginagawa po dito.
Vice Gov, ano po yung nakikita niyong possible rerouting ng daloy nitong Chico River? Meron po kayong na mapa na posibleng pwedeng pagdaluyan ng tubig?
Nandun na, kaya lang heavily silted na kasi ito. Kaya pag dumadating yung tubig, it spreads out, nagsiswell talaga. It used to be about 200 meters lang. Now it's more than 2 kilometers in width dahil silted na yung Chico River. And this happened for the entire province. But ang point ko dito is with the help of yung mga flood control na yan, kasi dike naman ito, hindi naman dam ito mga to, dike lang naman ito. So pag nag-build ka ng matinong dike, mariredirect mo naman yung tubig sa totoo lang. So sana ganun po yung gawin nila kasi masisave mo. Kasi these are prime lots, no? These are irrigated yung kwan namin dito, yung mga sakahan namin, yung mga bahay, mga gandang bahay, pero nasira po lahat ito. No, through the years, no, it has always been ganito ng ganito. Hindi man lang nakita of the national government. When I was mayor in 1980s and 90s, ginawan ko na ito. Kaya lang, nasira na rin dahil wear and tear naman ng mga nagawa namin noon. Ang ginawa namin kasi noon, yung bato-bato lang na nailagay lang sa kwan, sa screen na kwan. Ewan ko anong tawag nila dun sa engineering. So, saan malagyan nila ito ng totoong concrete na piles, mga piling at lahat dito. And sa tingin ko, it will serve its purpose kung matino ang pagkagawa.
O ibig sabihin ho, dun sa trilyon na pondo sa flood control, wala pong napunta dyan sa Cagayan para po dito. This is one of the major river basins that we have.
Meron. Kaya lang, doesn't serve its purpose. Ewan ko kung may nalagay dito, kaya lang pakagos. Kaya wala kami nakikita.
Oo, kasi alam po natin, notorious po yung dyan sa Cagayan, no? Lagi po kayo nababalitaan na binabaha. At hindi lang po dyan sa may Chico River. Actually, yung Magat Dam din po, no? Binuksan po yung 7 spillways. Ano naman po lagay doon? Pati ho sa may Tugigaraw.
Well, yung Tugigaraw, nakita nyo, klinos pa yung Buntun Bridge. Wala pa namang replacement yun. No? At nakita rin naman natin, no, na this yearly occurrence na po ito, no. And science-based din po na mula nung 2010 nung tumakbo akong governor, sigaw-sigaw ko na yan that our province, no, is identified as the most vulnerable province sa disaster, no. In the entire world, not only in the Philippines, in the entire world, because we are a valley, lahat ng tubig ng buong region of the Cagayan River Basin ay pumupunta po sa amin. Kaya it has always been ganun po. No? When I was governor for 9 years, wala na rin po ako ginawa kundi mag-save ng mga tao. At I've been shouting about this since time immemorial. But when corruption sets in, wala ko. Ganun ka lang. At dati mga dike road yung pinagkagawa nila sa Tugigaraw, it didn't work. It didn't work. So, what should we do about this? Dapat siguro po, the national government in conjunction with the local government. Kasi kung nangyayari po kasi, yung mga development councils, no, katulad ng municipal, provincial development councils, and even the regional development councils, hindi na po kumukuha dun yung pinopondohan nila. The councils should be part of the development kasi kami yung nakakaalam po dito sa babae kung ano yung mga problema. And yet, they bypass us. So, ako yung nag-congressman naman po ng 12 years and it has never been like that. No? Lahat po ng kahit basta major na fund po, more than 1 billion na project na yan, huwag lang nila ata-ataduhin. It has to go through the board chaired by the president. So, lahat po yan, may feasibility study, may kwan.
Kung kayo po yung naging congressman, hindi nyo po hindi po kayo nakakuha ng pondo noong time po ninyo?
Wala naman kami pondo doon. 70 million lang kami noon. 30 million na 40 million. Yun yung CDF noon na it was declared illegal. Kaso ngayon, billion na yung bawat distrito. It's put into the hands of congressman who do not even consult yung regional development councils. Ang point natin dito is it has to go through the councils para dun sila magkakal. Dun sila kukuha ng popondohan nila. And when it involves more than something, it has to go through proper studies, including feasibility studies. Hindi ho pwede yung kung ano yung gusto nila, yun na yun. Hindi sa po they might they might castigate me by saying all of these things, but we've learned a lot, from all of these things through the years. I've been in politics for the last 40 years. I've been in Congress for 12 years. Ang minamanage lang namin doon na ina-identify namin is 70 million. But most of the funds is in the hands of the DPWH, and it has to go through the councils also, including the NETA board. And this is being chaired by the president. So yun lang po, ngayon wala nang ganun. Kung ano yung gusto lang nilang pondohan nila sa Congress without consultation, without anything. You could not even get what? Hindi ka man lang makakuha ng mga papeles sa DPWH. And kahit yung control dyan sa bidding nila, they are just for themselves. Kung merong papasok na iba, i-disqualify nila. So
Vice Gov, it seems like the perfect time to beat the drum on this, knowing na dito na po yung atensyon ng taong bayan at dapat nga po silipin din nga po ang flood control measures dyan po sa may probinsya po ninyo. But we don't have a lot of time. I guess, bilang panghuli, your call, ano pong kailangan po ng probinsya po ninyo?
Sa akin, attention.
It looks like we're getting the Vice Governor a little bit choppy in on there. Okay, maraming salamat ho, Vice Gov. Hindi na po namin kayo masyadong marinig. Pero your advisory a while ago was loud and clear. Flood control measures needed here in Cagayan Province, particularly in the areas surrounding the Chico River, with water flowing from the Cordillera region heading on to the Cagayan Valley. Okay, maraming salamat po, Vice Governor Manuel Mamba of Cagayan.